Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today I'm going to give you 3 versions of Dry and Dusty. Dry and Dusty is a tune from the Ozark Mountains, an old-time tune. I'm going to give you 3 versions of it, all quite different. The first one from Brittany Haas, which is a pretty moderate tempo. Second one from Kenny Baker in the key of E, which is quite a lot faster. And finally a Brad Leftwich old-time version in DDAD tuning. So let's start off with the Brittany Haas version, and there's also Daryl Anger has recorded this, or made a video of this, and both of those videos have Joe Walsh playing the mandolin, so perhaps he is behind the arrangement. So it's quite a mellow feel. I'll give it once through the melody at steady tempo. Notice I suspect that this song once had words, and that the words were dry and dusty, dry and dusty. And in fact people say that this song, this tune, when it was played for an audience in the Ozark Mountains, it was a hint to the people listening that the fiddler wanted a drink. So the end of the first section I find quite tricky. So that's quite tricky syncopation. And going to the second time bow, that it took me ages to figure that out, because it's going somewhere unexpected. Apart from that, it's fairly straightforward. We got some double stops. The G over the D, which is quite nice. Not absolutely necessary, I would say. You could just leave that high G out if you wanted. Okay, let's do it one more time at this tempo, then we'll do the second version. Actually, I forgot to mention that this was a request for Martin Cole. So I hope at least one of these three versions is what you're looking for, Martin. Second one I'm going to do is by Kenny Baker, who of course is a bluegrass fiddler, and he takes it up to the key of E, so it's quite a lot brighter. He also does it a bit faster, and the second part is not repeated, so it's 2 A's and 1 B. And he also does it with swing. I forgot to mention there's a distinct swing to the first version we just did. Okay, so it goes like this: 1, 2, 3. The only odd thing about this is A, natural. I would have expected a G sharp there, but it is an A on his version. That's the kind of thing which, if you wanted to change it, then absolutely no problem with that. Let's do it again up to tempo and with the backing. Okay, now the final version, the Brad Leftwich version, and for this I'm using Dead Man's tuning, also known as DDAD. So we've got low D, D, A, E string brought down to D, so we've got 3 Ds. This is not something I do a lot, but it makes a lot of sense when you hear a tune played in this way. Benny Thomason did a recording of this, and he paired it with Bonaparte's Retreat, which uses the same tuning, and I think it's a good idea to do those together. Incidentally, when I tune my fiddle like this and leave it overnight, the low G tunes itself up overnight. Now, I don't know how it's physically possible for that to happen. It's easy to imagine a string kind of relaxing and going down, but it's difficult to imagine how a string can actually tighten and stay tighter. But that's what it does. If anyone can explain that, I'd be delighted to know. Anyway, as with all DDAD tunes or cross-tuned tunes, what you see if you've got it written down and what you finger is different. So I'm giving you on the PDF both versions, what you hear and what you see. But what I'm going to put up now is what you see, in other words, how you finger it. Now there I was playing it pretty well clean, that is to say not using open strings or drones, and that's not really the point. So drones most of the way through. whenever you play on the D string, the bottom string drone, that's the chance to get that out. And once you hit that, that'll ring for a long time. So you can also do that a bit in the first half. If you go across 4 strings, that'll get that ringing. Let me give you that with the backing. If you are new to cross tuning and you're interested in it, I did a little documentary video all about cross tuning, why it's done, how it's done, across various different musical cultures, which you may find interesting. If you'd like a copy of the dots, the PDF for all 3 versions, then do subscribe to the channel and send me an email. And if you'd like to help support the work that I'm doing making these videos, then do please consider joining me on Patreon. And among other benefits, you can get there a zip file with all 350 odd PDFs from all of my videos and lots of other things as well. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.